Welcome everyone. Got a little more work today than I thought there was going to be, but I still think this should be a pretty tight video. I don't think there's going to be much, it's pretty straightforward. I don't think there's any tricky stuff today. Like I say, got the stars did set pretty good on their little things. They're not trying to fall out or anything, so that's good. And yeah, otherwise today we're gonna build our little, there's a little sign that goes on the top, something goes here, get the drawer set up, and the plexiglass thing that slides down, acrylic plexiglass, whatever. Plexiglass I think is a brand name. But starting off, do that part after. This, I gotta poke that thing out, pop that thing out, and this goes there. So these are all the parts we need. That goes on the acrylic. I think, yeah. Got all of those, and get my glue on. I'm going to back to the old Elmer's school glue. Like that. It's just those little strings going everywhere just bug me. Let's see. So first things first, just do a little dab on both ends. I think maybe one in the middle. Just cover all the bases. Pick it up without getting glue on everything. Sort of goes. Get it centered there best I can. I just thought after the fact, did I put it right side up? I did. Yay. It's got some decorations on there, so I'm trying to show them as well. Make sure it leaves as much of these little gold things showing. Then we get our moon. And that's probably too much glue. But it goes in. It's one of those things I think is going to be up to your artistic interpretation as far as how much angle you want in it. But that suits me. And that does seem to match up pretty good with the picture. And it looks like the cloud is supposed to go right about there. Push it down a little bit on the moon, and that is where that's gonna move over to the other part now. There, and let's bring this in as a stand so it lays flat, and this little piece gets mounted right here. So, and you gotta remember that drawer is there, so you do want to mount it. Make sure it's got clearance to go for the drawer to get there. Okay, and so get you. Turn the light down a little bit, it'll better. Yeah. A little crooked, but let's see here. So I just want to make sure that the drawer can fit in there. And it's still crooked. Oh, it's wandering down on its own. Okay. Okay. Now too high the other way. Okay. I think that seems about right. Then this piece, how easy or hard is it? Okay, yeah, it's gonna pop out pretty easy, so I'm not gonna. I was thinking if it was gonna be uncooperative, I would have stopped it and come back. I thought it was gonna be cooperative. Okay, there it goes. And got a little. A little bit of cleaning up right there. See one more little burr was there. Top looks pretty smooth. I think the bottom was where all the... Oh, that just didn't... Okay, I think that gets them all. And this goes... Actually, that was the bottom. It goes on up here. Okay, something gonna end up like that. And that looks, I say it's fairly centered. I think the fact that the clouds and everything are sort of, there's no center to the picture or the image down there. There's no center line, so it's, I think that's going to be able to give us a little forgiveness on the positioning of this one here. I'm going to try and make it fairly level. I don't think that's need a little bit that way. No. That seems about right. Well, yeah, it seems okay to me. Okay. So, I can do a little bit more here. This is going to be the back piece there. And I'm just going to peel this down enough to... I think it's... Yeah, it's on both sides. Yeah, both sides are covered. So I'm just picking a side and peel down a little bit so I can glue this into place here. And just really light line there. And push it into place. Okay. Let me see it better from over here for me. Actually, I'm going to grab this big binder clip and let it push that down a little bit. Alright. Now, just made a set on. Nope. There we go. Set it like that. Everything's fairly even. Yeah, I think it's close enough. Alright, now I'm going to give that a few minutes to let all that glue that I just put on set, and we'll come back and basically just going to install this onto this on the acrylic, and just a matter of sliding it into place. So I'll be right back. Alright, got everything. Everything should be dried and glued and everything now. Looks good. Yeah, it's all nice and clear and held on. I forgot to mention I did some sanding on the drawer, so it, with a little persuasion, it'll close flush now. It's not. It probably needs more sanding, but I don't want to go too crazy on it. May have to get the Dremel out and do that though. But that's everything's that set and that set. So we're down to just one more bit of gluing on this piece, and then we get to install the piano and the bluebell with our ladybug still hanging on tight, and our piano with our kitty cat, and that'll finish us up. So, got my put that thing back in place there. Okay, so let's get this to peel down so I can say, just like on the other side, just going to bring it down a little bit just to get this piece in there, and it's bowed out a little bit, so I am probably, my intention right now is just use a couple of clamps on either side on this one. And like I say, it's just, yeah, this just goes on the other side, matching up with the purple one we did the first time. So let's get that. Oh, gotta turn it on. All right. And got you sort of there, and then we'll just sort of squish it around a little bit. I'll say it's bowing pretty good. Oops. So just some squished in there. This one. Didn't. Gotta go. No, it's. You gotta go a little higher. You in there. That looks about right. So. Keep on there. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this one in the middle. Nope, I'm not, because it's not reaching far enough. There, like that. Okay, so that's enough. And I can go ahead and do this part too while I'm letting the glue get set up. And I was about to look for a flashlight, but I've got a light. The hole for the bluebell is hidden behind this one. So let's see if I can get it in there. Not much visibility over there. I think that's. I got my. Might help if I had my specs on them. Let's see that. So I'm having to bend this a little bit. Oh, you can't see that, can you? I'm having to bend this one forward a little bit just to try and find, so I can see the hole and hopefully get it to sink in. Or not. So, next plan. Get a new toothpick out with a point. And, ooh, I've dinged that mushroom up a little bit, but get it to go down in there. And yeah, make sure the hole's appropriately sized. Get the. Now it should just be easy peasy. But it's not. Let's see here. Get my phone out. Maybe I can get I don't have quite enough light. Other way. To see around the corner there. I know it should fit because I just took a toothpick out of it. But it's not. Okay. Oh, I'll try. Okay, maybe this needs to be sharpened. Or then maybe when I cut it, I pinched it and thickened it up some, so let's knock it down some. I'm just determined to knock that ladybug off. Maybe glue on there too. Thought this would be the easy part. Okay. See if that did the trick. Yeah, there it went. Okay. Got our ladybug installed finally. And the piano. Gonna knock the ladybug out of. Bring the ladybug back around front, maybe. Ladybug lives down there underneath the piano. Well, maybe this needs to go this way some. Yeah, I think. Let me look at the picture, see. Okay. It shows a ladybug coming up like that on top of the keys. But now I can't see the cat. Okay. Now the ladybug's gone away again. I think they got a little bit. Actually, it's sort of holding itself in place. I may not. I was going to glue the piano down, but I don't think I'm going to have to. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to take another quick break. Let the glue set on this guy. And then I'll be back and we'll put it in, do a couple of peels and set it in place and be finished up with this thing. Alright, turn off my lights too while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Alright. As usual, I will be right back. Okay. Here we go. Like we got everything situated, it appears. See if that's going to hold it in place. It's wanting to separate, but it's sort of staying. I may have to clamp it down a little bit more to make sure that stays for the long run. But anyway, we're down to the point where we can peel. So that's very nice. Always satisfying to. And then you just slide in there. And we got it. And of course the piano just, I guess I might have to. Okay, that's true. Okay. There we go. That's that. Okay. Got the cat. It almost looked like she's looking at the bluebell. Probably doesn't show there, but and like the ladybug stays in place. That actually does look pretty good. Got our butterfly over here. It's sort of translucent, so it may not be showing up on for y'all. Yeah, I like that. That looks. It's simple. You know, as I say, once I got past that building that piano, that was the real issue with this one. That's the very little experience I've had with actual dollhouses. That was similar to that, and that's also why I don't bother with the real dollhouses, because that is pretty labor intensive. And let me see if I can get this turned off without. Turn it off this side. Okay. But I say I like that. That's a nice little sort of happy scene. I think it's and these things are very cheap, really. I think this is only like $15 or so, maybe not even that much. But it was I say If I'd followed the instructions better on the piano, it might have been better, but I don't think that would have been a significant change. I do like the detail on the keyboard there, how it does wrap around and look like real keys. We got our cat up in there. Yeah, see, the first start part was frustrating, but well worth it in the end. I'd say if you're up for a challenge, give it a go, because that was definitely what I'd call a challenge. But we're going to set that aside for the moment, because I'll go ahead and give you all the down low on our next one. It's going to be another book nook. Oh, I'm zoomed in. I forgot. Yeah, every time I do backwards on that. Little scene with a street. It looks like got some lamps and stuff on it. It's let's see which ones I've done. The Magic House and Time Travel. This is Sunshine Town, and Sakura Densia doesn't. I don't. You know, it looks like the sort of a Japanese, maybe it's cherry blossom themed town. That doesn't look too bad, but this one sort of seemed more traditional. It's got the. Oh, there's a better picture of the what's in there. Gonna have a little like a street scene with a cafe and all that good stuff. Well, yeah, like I said, I enjoyed building these two, so I think this will be fun as well. It's another. It is. I think it's Rolife again. I think that's who made these. I can't remember. Yeah, it's another. So these people are the same people who made this thing, but this is more. I hope this is more like my normal assembly thing rather than the dollhouse thing. I hope, since these two are, I'm assuming this one will be too. But anyways, that's, like I said, that's starting up tomorrow. Get all this goodies out of the way here. Get to concentrate on this one last time. But that's finished product. I'm satisfied with it. I think it's a nice little thing. It's a good little conversation piece. And I think the light is really almost too bright in this one too. They need to find a lower wattage or diffuser or something to make that more spread out. If it were me, but they didn't ask me. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.